Hello everyone, how are you? It's Adam and Katie, and guess what? And Trace, I'm going to say it right, just a minute.
And Tracy.
And Tracy, see, hubby knows it. I was practicing at dinner, you're going to laugh at me. And Tracy, did I get it right? Anyway, here is our fireplace. Hey Brandy, welcome friend. And we're not in our hammock today, we're going to flip it around here. That didn't work. All right. Can you help me here? Try to get this set up. We decided, can you help me, babe? Got disaster. There you go. Need your help. Hang on, technical difficulties. See, you're supporting me in my
Passion.
calling. Mm-hmm. That looks so cozy. Oh, it is. Okay. I'm going to do this too. Is that better? Ooh, it looks like I'm taller than you. Are you taller? If you are a female, are you taller than your spouse? Or not?
You are not?
I am not, but it looks like I am tonight. So anyway, hang on. We gotta get this right. How's that? Okay. Is that better? It looks fun.
I'm lounging.
Okay.
Like Jesus and the disciples did around the table at the Last Supper.
Okay. Oh, Brandy is so not taller than her spouse. Hey, Lauren, welcome. So, we're not in our hammock, even though this is called Stop Hammock Time. But we decided for the winter.
That's so cheesy.
I know, I'm cheesy. Jazz hands. I could do jazz square too.
I believe it.
See, my problem is I have to look close.
Why do you have it so far away then?
I don't know, so you can see us.
Ambiance.
Yeah, ambiance.
Aesthetics.
Anyway, we're not in our hammock because it's raining and cold, and now it gets dark. So we're going to do Stop Hammock Times, but we're going to call them Fireside Chats.
For the...
Winter, right?
Yeah, for the near future. We may be in a hammock in the middle of the snow at some point.
But maybe not every time.
Not every week.
Yeah. So, hashtag Fireside Chats. So welcome to our first Fireside Chat at Stop Hammock Time with no hammock time.
No hammock.
So, today, they're getting a little fire emoji.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to call it Come On Baby Light My Fire, but we thought that would definitely bring the creepers out, right? So, anyway, they will also be cozy. That's right. So, see, we're still cozy by the fire.
We can use the term Come On Baby Light My Fire.
Yes, but we
just
don't.
Not
in the title.
in text, yes.
Yeah, because, people are just weird. Anyways, so what are we going to talk about? We are talking about supporting and encouraging your spouse's giftings even when it's not easy or convenient. Or
giftings and passions.
Yeah, and our talents or whatever, wirings. But here's the thing. Here's a disclaimer. Here's my little disclaimer.
Small print.
Small print. This is... we need to do this even if it's not reciprocated. I am blessed with a man who reciprocates the encouragement of the I've lost it. The fire, whoa, my husband. Anyway, I can't spit it out.
We're gonna cut this short.
No. So, anyways, oh hey, I'm gonna do something. You want to see the baby bump? I haven't showed it. There's the baby bump. Only 9 weeks. Check that out. And you know what was really funny? I put on my shirt today. Now Adam's really lounging. I put on my shirt today and I couldn't figure out why it was tight. I'm like, oh, the shirt shrunk. Seriously forgot I was pregnant. So that was kind of weird.
Pregnancy moment.
So that means I must be feeling better, right? Oh, thank you, Brandy. Anyway, I guess my body knew what to do. People are like, you're only 9 weeks? Yeah, and there is only one baby in there. So we are talking about encouraging each other's giftings. So I'm going to start with a story, and then I'm going to tell Adam which story to tell. That's usually how this works.
Welcome to my life.
Anyway, did we tell you we're both firstborns?
Not only tell me which story to tell, but how to tell it.
Right. Well,
because if I tell it wrong, you will correct me.
I'm working on it. I'm not perfect. Room to improve, right? I did want to tell you something that I didn't tell you earlier. See this necklace? It says mother. And I meant to say this in my earlier Periscope. This is from Crafty Cash with K's. Crafty, can't really do K. Here we go.
No, that's a hashtag.
Anyway, so Crafty Cash is on Etsy, and then I think it's also craftycash.net, I want to say. But love Crafty Cash. See, look, I'm using, now you can see my hands. Did you see it earlier that I was speaking with my hands, but they couldn't see?
No.
Anyway, I think he just logs on, so I think he's there, and then he tunes me out. But anyway, so Crafty Cash, if you go on my website, katiemreed.com, there is a little, little square that says joyful and says Crafty Cash. If you click on there, you can go to Crafty Cash's shop. But men, if there are men watching or wives, you can hint with to your men. Our children are encroaching on us and they're not obeying. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Say hello.
What do you want to say?
Hello.
Do you want to say something?
I want to say something.
You want to say something? Okay, go play. Bye-bye.
Go lay down in my bed.
Not wanting to leave. Okay, so
We gotta make it quick. This is gonna.
yeah. Okay, sorry. So anyway, so Crafty Cash, she has lots of different things you can get, like love. You can get a part of the world. You can get like your word for the year. But what a great gift this would make for your spouse. Hint, hint. So and you can get it designed with different things. So we could get hammock. Ooh, wouldn't that be cool? You could wear one too, right? I think they have like cuffs. Maybe I could get a cuff or something. I don't know. Maybe we should name this baby Hammock. That would be funny. Ham for short. You better start talking or I'm just going to take over. So anyway, so this would make a great gift for your spouse is what I was going to say. And I meant to say that earlier. So moving right along.
The story you're gonna tell.
The story I was going to tell. So my husband is gifted. He is a people person. People person. Loves people. Is nice to people, is tactful, cares about people. And that is a big strength of his. Relational. He is relational. So anyway, let someone say no way, ha. Audie. So he is just loves on people. And when we used to live at a Bible camp, his job was customer service. And what'd you say? Guest relations.
Guest service.
And so he often had to host retreats, got to host retreats. And so he was really good at that. But that meant he was gone, Friday night late, Saturday most of the day, and Sunday, which I knew was part of the job. But sometimes, like when he would get a call at 2 a.m., I'm a pretty light sleeper, so I would get that call as well. You want to walk him?
I will too. Where are you going?
Okay.
What are you doing? Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Anyway, so he, oh, now you can see more of the fire. There you go. So anyways, sometimes you get a call in the middle of the night, someone needed maybe like peppermint extract, or someone had gotten injured on the tubing hill and that kind of thing. And you know what? He had a heart to serve and to care for those people. And it was easy sometimes to be like resentful my sleep had gotten interrupted. But when I remembered this is how God has made him, it's also part of his job. I knew this going into that. It helps me realize like he is shining in doing what God has made him to do. Even if it's not easy, even if it's not convenient. We used to have a buddy that would come over like every night at like dinner time, to hang out and talk. And I did not always handle that gracefully. I'm not quite as hospitable as my husband. And so, you're funny.
Just going down the stairs.
So anyway, he just has a heart for people and cares for people. And I see that gifting in him. It's not always easy or convenient to support that. But as I support those things in him, he feels free to shine in those areas and be who God has created him to be. So how do you support your spouse's giftings and talents? Do you know what they are? And if not, maybe it's paying a little more attention or talking about it, or, and I think we've evolved in some of what we're about.
Here's the other thing is that maybe you're, because as you get married and, there's a tendency to try to sometimes be something that you're not, because maybe you think that that's what your spouse wants or something. But so here's a challenge. are the giftings that your spouse is and the talents and passions that they are exhibiting, are those the things that they're really passionate about, or are those the things that they think that you want? So maybe your spouse has some giftings, talents, passions that you haven't seen very much of because they've been squelched in some area.
Like jazz hands, acting. Woo, his favorite, right?
Love drama.
So I was thinking about the story when I spoke at camp and just what your reaction was about maybe seeing a gifting, and I don't know. That was what I was thinking. You could share, but you can share whatever you want.
Well, I don't remember the specific time that you're talking about. But at some point, she discovered that she really enjoyed speaking, and sometimes that means she goes away for the weekend, or she goes to retreats, or is getting together with other people who are speaking and learning how to do that better, more effectively, and and that sometimes she's away from the home or occupied with other things, and that's that can take some adjustment. Just like a job change, like you shared, or different situations in my job that may change or pull me away from things. It takes adjustment, and you roll with it, and you support each other. And even though it's hard, seeing that she is very good at speaking, she is very effective, she loves it, she comes alive. Those types of things are the things that I, as her husband, I want to see those things. I love it when she is alive, and I love it when she comes home and excited, and so.
Yeah, and I think just it's not always maybe what we envisioned. Adam might have envisioned that his wife would be like an extreme athlete who was a sharpshooter, right? I was the one crying in the gun aisle when we were first married because I didn't have like any experience with guns except that I knew that there were school shootings, and so I was like a wreck, and
literally crying in the sporting goods.
I tend to be a little dramatic anyway. I'm sure I was bringing the tears, whatever, a little bit for attention or something like
really?
that. Probably. Anyways, but it was hard for me because it was so different, and I'm sure for Adam too. It's like we've talked about this before. He has been to more musicals than he probably ever would care to go to, but he knows that's important to me, and he doesn't go to every one. Sometimes I take my daughter or a girlfriend because then everyone's the most happy about that, but he does do that because it's important. And so how do you support your spouse's giftings even when it's not easy or convenient? Some of it too is talking. That doesn't mean you have to be like, okay, well, I know my spouse is wired that way, so I just need to let them always do this and never bring any issues up. We want to be honest with things that are hard. Like when we got phone calls in the middle of the night, there was nothing I could do about it except maybe bite my lip, although I'm not nice in the middle of the night, and I know that, but I can't help it. It's just weird. Anyone else have that problem? Like our kids go to his side of the bed because I'm just not very kind in the middle of the night. I am mean in the middle of the night. Or if Adam will come to bed late, sometimes usually I'm the one that comes to bed late, I'll be like, ugh, just to make sure he knows I'm annoyed because now I'm awake because I'm a light sleeper. But anyway, so this has gone on long enough. But encourage your spouse's giftings and passions, even if it's not easy or convenient, because it is a win-win for both of you. You're two individuals that have become one, and as you give room for each other to shine, you're also, I think when the other person is shining, it's also reflecting well on you, Am I saying that okay?
Mm-hmm. When both of you are working within your giftings and your passions and the way that you're wired, because you are one, you're a better one.
Good.
Betterness.
Hashtag that.
Yeah. But as opposed to, man, if just one of you is doing that, then you're only half as happy and half as good and effective as you could be. And so finding out when you're both working within things you're passionate about, and you're doing it well, and you're wired that way, and you're just doing ministry together, even if it's in your different areas, it makes you come alive.
They're hashtagging betterness in a better one. And Susie, you are very kind. We are far from perfect. He's practically perfect in every way, but I am far from perfect in my speaking as well. And so, but I think also, there's times when he was ministering to those guest groups, the kids and I were still represented too, because we're a family. When I'm speaking to a bunch of women about undressing, the stress, dramatic pause.
Nice place for that.
Thank you. So but it's time to go. Okay.
And because if you don't, I may start undressing because this is really, really hot.
It is hot.
The fire is hot.
The fire's hot. We got to move this.
It is very warm. Sorry.
So anyway, when I'm there talking to the women, my family is represented as well. And so, oh geez, see now sorry.
We go south quickly.
Yeah.
On that note, just an example of that is, when I'm working with a guest group and I'm interacting with the leaders and the participants and things, and then when we were at camp and my family would then come to some of the meals, I've developed a relationship with these group leaders and hopefully a good impression, and then they meet my family, and it's they're just super excited to meet my family because
they love him,
because I've done something they may not know you first time meeting them, but I've done a good job at my job, hopefully, and it's because I liked doing it. Mm-hmm. Then the rest of my family is represented well as well. Same thing when she goes away and she speaks. I've had people say, "Oh, your wife is so amazing," and da 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 da, and just like gushing on her because she does something that's in her passion. She's wired to do that, and she's gifted in that, and so then that reflects well on us. So thank you.
You're welcome. I wonder if he's going to kiss me. He had that look. I was like,
well, I keep looking at your lips, and I keep thinking we've got to finish this up.
So. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us for Stop Hammock Time with no hammock.
No hammock.
#fireside chat. We hope you'll join us next Wednesday, and we will be here by the fire. Wouldn't it be so fun? I just think it'd be so fun if we can all be in the same room, and then we wouldn't have to cut these short. We could all talk.
We should do like a FaceTime where everybody FaceTimes everybody, and it's just like a big chat session.
I'm wondering about Blab. Is anybody
Google Chat?
Blab though.
I don't know, but
I know. Anyone on Blab? Because on
Google
Blab
Chat,
we can have us, and then we can bring 4 of our friends up and switch them out.
And we can
Susie
have people
in Ireland.
asking questions.
Yeah.
Fireside chat.
We might try it. What do you guys think of that? Of trying?
Let us know if you're interested.
Yeah. And this is what Adam and I were talking about at dinner too.
Or if you have a better way of doing that.
Yes.
Something where 30 people could all be on their devices, and we could all be, kind of
a virtual retreat.
A virtual small group.
Ooh. International too. Mind blown. Mic dropped. Sounds like a musical. Let's start it. Okay, so
with that, we will leave.
There was one thing I was thinking though. We were talking at dinner. We can keep talking about things, but it would be much better if you guys sent us ideas of things to talk about. Like tweet it to us, or go to kdmread.com and you can go the contact form and just say, the subject, Stop Hammock Time idea or something like that, fireside chat idea, or betterness, or, all those things we were saying. And so just send us some ideas of things you want addressed, because we feel like we're starting to scrape the barrel just a little bit. We need
topics.
We need some fresh ideas. Okay, let's talk hair. Audie was giving me
hair.
Yeah, look. We both have high hairlines. Okay, and we both have to work on our eyebrows sometimes. Right? We both both have a lot of eyebrows. And I already talked about that in another scope. All right. Thanks for sticking with us. Sorry this one was so long, but we will see you next time.
Peace.
See you later.